Welcome to Beautyistic. If you've been on the hunt for a concealer that delivers on both coverage and hydration, this one's for you. Today, we're talking about the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Sand, a product that promises to not only cover blemishes and under-eye circles, but also offer a hydrating satin finish. Let's see if it lives up to all the claims. First off, this concealer is designed with a long-wear, crease-proof formula that claims to correct and perfect without flaking. It's a lightweight product, perfect for those who want a full coverage look without the heaviness. The Light Sand shade is light with neutral undertones, making it a versatile choice for fair to light skin tones, particularly those with neutral undertones. And yes, it's vegan and cruelty-free, which is always a bonus. When I first tried it, I was immediately impressed by the texture. The product is smooth, almost creamy, and doesn't feel thick or cakey, something I often worry about with full coverage concealers. The coverage is solid, which means those under-eye circles, gone. It's not just about covering up blemishes. It also does a decent job of brightening the under-eye area without looking too dry or cakey. You can really see the satin finish shine through, giving it a soft, natural look that doesn't scream makeup. For real-world testing, I wore it all day. I applied it in the morning before heading out and didn't need to touch up. It held up remarkably well throughout the day with no creasing or flaking, which is impressive for a hydrating formula. I tried it in both dry and humid environments, and it performed consistently, no settling into fine lines, and my skin didn't feel parched by the end of the day. Now let's talk about the texture. While the concealer is lightweight, I found that it blends out beautifully, whether using a brush or your fingers. I recommend using a brush for more precise application, as the brand suggests, especially for those with smaller areas to cover, like the inner corners of the eyes or blemishes on the nose. It's easy to work with and buildable, so if you need more coverage, you can layer it without it looking cakey. The pros here are definitely in its performance. The hydration factor is not only great for dry skin types, but really sets it apart from many other full coverage concealers that tend to be drying. The finish is beautiful, offering a smooth satin effect that looks more like natural skin rather than makeup. It's also easy to apply and stays put for hours. On the downside, if you're someone who prefers a super matte finish, this might not be your cup of tea. It's not dewy, but it's not that ultra matte look either. For those who like a more matte finish, you might need to powder it down or set it with a more matte foundation. In terms of value for money, this concealer is definitely affordable, especially given its high-quality performance. The fact that it's vegan and cruelty-free adds to the appeal, making it not only a solid beauty product, but also a product you can feel good about using. When comparing it to other high-end full-coverage concealers, like the Tarte Shape Tape or the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer holds its own. While the Tarte Shape Tape is a bit more matte and has a thicker consistency, this e.l.f. version feels lighter on the skin and is less likely to accentuate fine lines, thanks to its hydrating properties. It's a great budget-friendly alternative to pricier options. As for build quality, the packaging is simple but sturdy, and the applicator wand dispenses the perfect amount of product. I did notice that over time, I was able to use up the product fairly quickly, which is typical for any liquid concealer, but considering the price point, I can't complain. Now, if you're someone who's used this concealer before, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you experienced the same long-lasting, crease-proof finish, or did you run into any issues? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you're new to Beautyistic, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay up to date on all our latest reviews. If you're considering purchasing the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, the link will be in the description box below. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, stay beautiful inside and out.